Preece, what did you make of that this afternoon?
Well, first half I thought we were excellent. Played really well. Created lots of opportunities, but we didn't take them. And if one thing can be levelled at us, maybe over the season, is that when we've got teams under the cosh, we haven't put them away. And we've had a couple of chances which, if we'd taken, we'd have been 2-0 up, 3-1 up, and the game's so different because in the first half Scarborough was struggling to come to terms with us. We were getting down the sides, we were getting balls in the box, we were creating opportunities. We looked really good. It was a really, really good performance from us. Conceded a shocking goal, first real time that they got any sort of pressure on us, but we showed character to come back from that, and then we had a great chance before half time, 3-1. The game's probably over, but then give massive credit to Scarborough because they've been on poor run, and it's difficult when you're on those runs to pull yourself out of it. But second half they did. They asked questions of us. They put balls, a little bit different to how they normally play. They went direct, picked up second balls, put long throws in, put balls into the box, and we didn't stand up to it. And that's pretty bread and butter in this league, is standing up to balls into the box and long balls. And we didn't win enough first, we didn't win enough seconds, we couldn't get hold of the ball, we didn't pass the ball well enough. And it's really crumbled second half, which is not like us, which is disappointing. It's probably the first time I've come out and had to say that. You still have to look. No excuse for second half, but you still have to look at how important those 3 points against Kings Lynn are in momentum. Going into the next game at Chester, going into this game today, at half time we're probably on 66 points. I can't tell you the difference that makes, over a long period. Even today, in the 45 minutes, you can see how momentum can affect a team. Momentum for us would have just been unbelievable. The buzz around the place of sitting where we would have been, and we still haven't had, we just haven't had the decency of anybody to come forward and talk about it. But what we do know now is that we need to win every game. We win every game, I still think we'll get in the playoffs. So it's simplified things for us.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? 3 games left, like you say, starting next week at Leamington. And if we perform like we did in the first half, and again a bit like the performance at Chester in spells as well, we looked really good.
Yeah, first half of both the games, we played reasonably well. Much better today. Today we created a lot more chances, and just looked like we could score at will. JJ was getting in, Billy was getting down the side, Sampo was getting, holding the ball up and bringing people into play. Blake's was getting loads of ball. We looked really good. We looked really, really good, full of energy. But second half, we just lost the battle. And it's as simple as that. We just didn't win any first. They were backing into us. They were too strong. Winning seconds. We showed a bit of character by, putting blocks in and last gasp clearances. And Matt has made 2 or 3 great saves. But we just couldn't find a way out. Didn't support Sampo. Didn't have the quality to get on the ball and to move the ball like we did first half. And like I say, credit to Scarborough. They swarmed all over us.
A decent enough crowd considering the weather today as well, and a shame we couldn't get the victory for the fans, but they supported us to the end.
Look, the crowd. The crowd were brilliant. And I'm sure they feel it. They'll feel it. They're feeling it as much as what we are. It's just a horrible way to and position to be in at the minute. With what happened to us last time here, and then this today. This is something that that happens. It just happens. These things happen in clusters. I've been there before, where when things go against you, suddenly the next thing, when you think, well, it can't get any worse, you're like 2-1 up and you lose 3-2 at home. they're sent to test you, you know, and you've got to come out of that, and you've got to show some bottle, and we've got to show some bottle in those last three games. We don't want it to define our season. We've been fantastic this season, been very good, but I just feel like if we've got an Achilles heel, it's shown itself up today. You know, we just haven't finished teams off, and I think that's the one thing we'll look at back at the end of the season, and we'll have regrets in that way, that so many games, you know, we've been on top and just haven't put teams away.